Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. I was going to say championship, but anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about what I want to say and then yeah, so it is what it is. Guys, what a 2024, I mean, if you said that this was gonna be how Jamaica would, end the 2024 for sprinters, I would not have believed you in any way, shape, or form. And one of the major athletes that we have that are part of the big three conversation, Shericka Jackson, also, suffered in 2024 and wasn't even able to toe the line for the Olympic Games. And not being able to toe the line means that any opportunity for medaling was gone out the door for her, right? And yeah, so that's how 2024 has ended for her. So now it's towards the future and what can we look for Shericka Jackson and the future. And I started to think to myself that, ah, it sadly, and clearly, this is just an opinion. Opinion isn't fact. I don't know what's going to really happen in the future. But sadly, it seems as though Shericka Jackson may have missed her opportunity for that individual gold medal over the 100 meters. No fault of her own because injury is injury. Injuries are part of sport. Some people never experience it. They're very lucky. Some people experience a few. Luckily, in times that they're able to, come back and still be a part or factor in major championships. And for some, it happens at the worst time. And it happened at the worst time for Shericka Jackson. And she was not able to, live up to expectations I'm sure she had of herself, heading into coming off 2023, heading into 2024. Her first time to really, come back after disappointment, since being a part of the sprints. Let's get that clear because well, the 400 meters is still a sprint. Since it's a shorter sprint, right? Since she made that transition to the shortest of the sprints, she has not gotten that individual gold medal. Mishap happened in 2021 because, of just bad navigation of her round. You know what I mean? So it was really 2024, and I'm sure it was weighing on her a lot to really come in and execute for this year. But as I said, no fault of her own, really just poor luck, you'd say, picking up an injury at the worst time and not being able to really do anything for 2024. But it doesn't change the fact that in years to come, it's going to be tough for Shericka Jackson to get that individual gold medal from the Olympic Games. Even the World Championships, right, will be tough. Maybe not necessarily for the 200 because once she's up are in good shape, it's going to be really tough to beat somebody that has run 21.41 seconds, right? Second fastest time ever. It's going to be really hard to beat somebody like that, even if they're not running 21 fours, 21 sixties, even 21 sevens, 21 eights would still, potentially in the near future still give you wins, right? In that 200 meters. But the 100 meters, it's going to be really, really tough for her because this would have been her first opportunity, as I said, from an Olympic perspective to win that 100 meters. Plus, also, since being a part of the 100-meter conversation and her progress, her rapid progress over the years, right? 2023 was a great opportunity for her that was missed. And the other great opportunity for her would have been 2024. That one also missed, right? And now we start looking into 2025 and, the possibilities that exist for Shericka Jackson and how much the competition, has widened now. So now we're looking at the new Olympic champion, Julian Alfred, that has dropped 10.72. And as I said in my Julian Alfred video, I believe that she shed her fears, the confidence issues that she's had. She's definitely, in my opinion, shed. So going forward, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I started thinking in my mind, if I match up a Shericka Jackson that at her best is a 10.65 versus Julian Alfred, I'm thinking that based on how things look right now, given as I said, Julian Alfred has more natural turnover. Have you ever seen her running a relay? Oh my God, she looks like she's eating the track alive. But anyway, given the fact that I think Julian Alfred has more natural turnover than a Shericka Jackson, I'm thinking that 7 times, out of 10, Julian Alfred is taking this win. Julian Alfred is taking this win, which if she's more consistent, then likely on the big, occasion, right, she could potentially again out-chump Shericka Jackson. And then when we jump 4 years from now to the next Olympic Games, it makes things even worse because now you're thinking, not only do you have this young Julian Alfred that seems more eager and hungry and to do everything for St. Lucia and to just rise above and be one of the greatest athletes to go down in history. Shakira Richardson is still around. She's still very young, right? So she still has a lot to say in this conversation when it comes to sprinting. And then guess what? The young guns will be coming up. Some of the young guns that are around at MVP, you know what I mean? That are already know, challenging Shericka Jackson, right? So what's going to happen in 4 years? Where are these same athletes going to be, right? And what does this mean potentially for a Shericka Jackson in the shortest of the sprints, the 100 meters, right? As I said, there's probably still possibility of her, winning her pet event or her best event, that's the 200 meters. But the possibility of her walking away with that 100-meter crown is looking slimmer and slimmer as the days go past. Now, all things remaining equal, meaning as long as all athletes remain healthy. Clearly, that's not the case. If we should even go by 2024, we can see how really injury can take out a whole bunch of athletes, not just one, a whole bunch of major athletes can, not be part of the conversation when we actually get to a major championship. So, very well, we never know what could happen. But with all things remaining equal, and I, as you all know, I never wish for injury on any athlete because, as I always said, it could backfire and turn around on our athletes, right? Interestingly, I wonder who was wishing for other athletes to be injured, why so much of we athlete them end up injured in the 2024. I phone a fault, I phone a fault. But that aside, right? It's going to be very, very tough for Shericka Jackson to walk away with that individual 100-meter title. As I said, I definitely think 2023 was a major missed opportunity for her, right? And, that was one that she could have at least affected because she was in the race, right? In the shape of her life. And then no. 2024, unfortunately, there's nothing she could have did about that, picked up an injury, but again, time keeps flowing and time waits for no man. And sometimes when you miss that opportunity, that's probably the only opportunity that you could have had, right, to walk out with that individual goal. But yeah, those are my thoughts right now when it comes to Shericka Jackson and that future eventuality of winning that 100-meter crown, whether from an world championship perspective or an Olympic perspective. It's gonna be hard for her in the future, but hey, I'm Jamaican and I'm Team Jamaica all day, every day. So still gonna be repping my girls, still gonna be repping Shericka Jackson, hoping for the best outcome. And hoping that with even me having this thought process, she proves me wrong and she rises to the occasion and wins that individual 100-meter title. But anyway, trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Shericka Jackson, 2023 was a major year for her to win that 100-meter title. It didn't happen. 2024 would have also been a major opportunity. She was derailed by injury, unfortunately. What do you think about the future when you start to think about the young and upcoming people, the persons that are potentially still going to be around? Will Shericka Jackson be able to win that individual crown in the 100 meters? Let me know your thoughts. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.